Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jess, and as you can tell by the title, I am doing my 2024 financial reset. So if you're interested in this video, then keep on watching. Okay y'all, so let's get right into this video. I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about my 2024 money goals. I know that I spoke about them in my 2024 goals videos, but I want to go in more details because I really want 2024 to be the year that I become financially stable. And by that I mean I do not want to continue to live paycheck to paycheck. And when I say paycheck to paycheck, I literally mean that all my bills are paid. They're paid well beyond the time, but like I'm always looking for when the next payday is, and I don't want to live like that. I want to be financially stable and financially free. So I am claiming 2024 to be that year for me. So I've really thought about the goals that I have for my money, what I want my money to do for me, and how I will work towards that. And I have really revamped my budget. In 2023, I started off doing my budgets on paper, and that didn't work really good. So at the end of the year, when I got a new job, I switched over to doing my budgets with the Google Drive sheets, and that has totally changed the way I budget. But my budgeting template was really simple and hella basic. Here comes snow, y'all. And I didn't like that. Like it served its purpose, but in 2024, I wanted to step it up. So I revamped my whole entire budget. I spent a lot of time working on this, so hopefully, and I have a good feeling that it's going to help me reach my money goals. So my goals for money, like basic, are to be credit card debt free, raise my credit score, fully funded emergency fund, fully funded account buffer, save $5,000, and open and max out my retirement account. And for 2024, that number is $7,000. I do have a retirement account with work, but I don't have anything outside of work. So that will be this year in 2024. I will be changing that and maxing out that account. Those are just basic goals. I do have a basic uh savings goal of what I am trying to save for. And if anybody knows me, y'all know I want a Jeep. But I want to buy property before I turn 30. So I will not be getting a Jeep, even though I really want a Jeep. Unless sugar daddies out there want to buy me a Jeep. I'm just saying. But I will not be getting a Jeep, at least not in 2024. I will be saving consistently so that I can reach my ultimate goal of buying some sort of property, hopefully an investment property, before I turn 30. That is my general goals. And of course, like there's smaller goals for that. And like my credit card debt free, that is just the basic goal. I do want to be debt free in general. So my student loans, I've forgiven myself for them. Joe Biden needs to forgive me, but they will have to get some of my money if I want to buy a property, because I cannot be delinquent on those loans. And I would like for them to go away. So I probably in the next few years be paying them off. Raising my credit score. Right now my credit score is pretty decent. It can always be better, and the better your credit score, the lower your interest rate is, which is perfect for right when I want to buy a property. So I am working on that. An emergency fund. The goal for emergency fund is ideally to have 3 to 6 months of your living expenses put up just in case something happens. So I don't have that. I have a chunk saved, but not 3 to 6 months. So I am working to have a full 3 to 6 months put up. I'm starting off small and having 3 months put up an account buffer. So I'm going to put here on the screen what an account buffer is in case you don't know. I do have an account buffer in my main checking account, but I do have 3 checking accounts. And one of the checking accounts I use just to pay bills, so that doesn't really need an account buffer. But the other 2 checking accounts I have do need an account buffer. So one of them has it. The other one, I am now working on getting an account buffer for that account. A general savings goal, and like I just mentioned, that will be going towards a down payment. So because I am not going to be using that money right now at the moment, I will be putting all of that either into a high yield savings account or a CD, so I can earn some interest on that money and make a little some money. You know what I'm saying? The last one is open and max out retirement account. When I get back from my trip, will be making some appointments with some financial advisors to start that process so I can see what account works best for me and what I need to do to reach my max of $7,000 for 2024. And ways that I'm going to try to achieve that is I will be getting all of my goals. The ways I'm trying to achieve all of my goals is I will be getting a second job, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I also am looking into bringing in another source of income with passive, passive income. And another way I'm doing that is through the budget template. So I know before I put the budget template for free, and it will no longer be free, but it will be $2.50, so still really, really reasonable. I'm gonna show y'all why I think this budget template is good and why I think it's worth $2.50 as I go through my January budget. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna put it on the screen here. So for January, I have a budgeted income of $3,721.20. My fixed expenses include rent, utility, Wi-Fi, car payment, car insurance, my little subscriptions, and my phone bill, which brings me down to a total of $1,706. If you watch any of my other monthly reset videos, you will see that this number is a little smaller than what it normally is, and that is because my phone bill has decreased, but it will be going back up a little bit because I did my rent renewal and that has increased, so it has started to even out. But hopefully, I'm trying to bring down my phone bill even more because right now it's $160. And in March, my car insurance is due, like it's time to renew. So I'm hoping to shop around and get a lower rate because I pay a $190 right now. My varied expenses for January is groceries, household, laundry, gas, and my personal allowance, which brought me a total of $630. I do not have a very expenses for Snowball this month simply because I have to pay for his surgery. And he will get no toys because he needs surgery. He doesn't need any toys. He's good on food, so I'm not budgeting anything towards him. And it's also, this number is lower than what it normally is. It's lower because of that, and it's lower because of my grocery bill. So I'm only sending $100 towards groceries, and that is because I will be out of town for a week. So I don't need as much money for January, but everything else pretty much stayed the same. For debt, I will be sending $670 towards debt. For card 1, I will be sending $551, and for card 2, I'm paying that off again because I did rack up a little money on there. I'm paying it off again, and that is $118. And for savings, I plan to send $715 towards savings. Majority of that will be going towards an emergency fund, and the rest will be going towards the account buffer goal. And that is my budgeted numbers. Of course, all of that will change. A perfect example is I already paid rent for January. So January's rent actually came out to be $857. So $7 and actually 29 cents over what I budgeted for. When we looking here on my paycheck breakdown here, so my very first paycheck actually has not come in. By the time y'all see this video, it would be in. I have already gotten paid because this video is going to go up on Monday and I get paid on Friday. But I have budgeted and I believe that my check will look normal. So it'll be $1,860.60. And I have budgeted to send $692 towards my fixed expenses, which this paycheck I am paying utility, which is my CPS bill, Wi-Fi, my car note, and my car insurance. My varied expenses is groceries, household, laundry, gas, and my personal allowance, which total $315. And debt, I'm budgeting to send $403 towards debt. So card 1, I'm sending $284, and for card 2, I'm sending $119. And then savings, I am budgeting to put $450 into savings, $250 towards my emergency fund, and $200 towards my account buffer. And that should all equal into that all equaled up and gave me a zero-based budget, because that all brought me back to my total of $1,860. If y'all want to see the real time numbers in there, then go ahead and go to my TikTok, because I will post my paycheck breakdown over on TikTok. But yeah, so that is pretty much my January budget. So if you are interested in this budget template that I showed y'all, that I went over for my January budget, and then I showed y'all what it looks like, it is in the description of this video. It's $2.50. It's not a lot, but it is something. So I completely understand if y'all don't want to use it. But if you don't want to use it, I do highly recommend that you still budget, and let me know how y'all will be budgeting in the comment section down below. You can also find it on my Instagram, linked in my bio, in case you're interested. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. If you want to see more of my crusty dusty face, then hit that subscribe button. If you have any video suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. But until next time, bye. Set the tone when it's just me.